Hello Mumbaikars. If the government says there is no shortage of gas cylinders in the entire country and everything is under control, then take a closer look at this reality. This is not just a picture, this is the ground situation. Under the scorching heat, people are standing in long queues for hours just to get a domestic gas cylinder. Some have been waiting for 4 to 5 hours. And one heartbreaking moment, a mother with no one to take care of her child is forced to make her little daughter stand in the heat along with her in the queue. Now here's the shocking part. This is not happening in a remote village. This is happening in Mumbai, the financial capital of the country. A city that runs on crores but where a large section of people still lives in chawl and slum areas completely dependent on domestic gas cylinders for their daily survival. So in today's video, we take you straight to the ground reality, because as Lokmat Times, we don't just share news, we bring you the truth that matters, the reality that affects lives and the stories that need to be seen. Due to the ongoing tensions in the Gulf region, the impact of gas shortage is now clearly visible in many parts of Mumbai. Outside gas agencies, people have been standing in long lines since morning, holding empty gas cylinders, waiting for their turn. They are spending hours in the heat just to secure one gas cylinder. But the problem doesn't end here. With the demand rising and supply struggling, the black marketing has started increasing rapidly. And this is where things get even more shocking. Customers are receiving OTPs for cylinder bookings on their phones, but they are not getting the cylinders. In some cases, the cylinders allotted to them are allegedly being diverted and given to someone else. This had led to arguments, fights and even violent incidents. In Kandivali's Charkop area, the situation turned serious. A tempo belonging to a gas agency was vandalized and 27 gas cylinders were stolen. This incident took place on March 26 and the police are now investigating the entire matter. Not just filled cylinders but even empty cylinders are being stolen, and this is taking place only because of growing black market. Reports suggest that the filled cylinder is being illegally sold for 2,500 to 5,000. Even empty cylinders are being bought for 3,000 to 4,000 and then refilled. The entire situation is pushing the common man to their limits. Their patience is running out and frustration is turning into anger. Another incident from Kandivali clearly shows the rising tension. Angry customers demanding immediate cylinders damaged the car of a gas agency operator. Not only that, the delivery workers were also beaten up. In Charkop Sector 8, around 612 cylinders were distributed in the presence of police, while 250 customers were given tokens and asked to return the next day. People lined up from 7 in the morning, but by 9 a.m., the agency received information that the supply truck would not arrive. When the agency operator Abdul Sheikh came in front of the crowd to inform them, he was surrounded by angry customers and held for nearly 2.5 hours. He was not even allowed to make a call to the police, and as the situation escalated, the mob vandalized his brand new car. Eventually, he managed to contact the control room and the police arrived to rescue him. A complaint has been filed regarding the assault. The gas agency has raised an important question. If the supply itself is not coming from companies like Hindustan Petroleum, then how are they even supposed to provide the cylinder? If this is what no shortage looks like, then what even does a crisis mean? Because on the ground in Mumbai, people are not seeing control, they are seeing chaos. Hours in the heat, empty cylinders in hand, mothers forced to stand in line with their children and still no guarantee of getting gas cylinders. And here is the biggest question. What exactly are the gas agencies doing? How are the cylinders getting diverted? How is the black marketing happening openly, and why are common people being pushed to the edge while systems fail them? This is not just mismanagement. This is negligence that is hurting the ordinary citizens every single day. The same Mumbai that powers the entire country is today struggling for something as basic as cooking gas. So we have to ask, is Mumbai still the financial capital in reality, or has the title now becoming just a tag with no meaning on the ground? Because a city that cannot ensure basic essentials for its people is not just facing shortage, it is facing failure. Today, this is not one isolated case. Across Mumbai suburbs, similar scenes are being witnessed. Long queues, desperate people, and a daily struggle to get a gas cylinder. Right now, cylinders are being distributed under police protection. But if the shortage continues for a more few days, the situation could go out of control. Incidents of theft, violence and black marketing could increase further, creating a much bigger crisis. At this point, restoring the gas supply as soon as possible is the biggest challenge for the administration. Because if this issue is not solved quickly, it won't be a shortage, it will become a full-blown crisis. So tell us, are you also facing similar issues while getting gas cylinders? Are such black market activities happening in your area too? Share your experience in the comments. And for more updates related to Mumbai, subscribe to Lokmat Times YouTube channel. And also follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Thank you.